Hello everyone, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to create a forum on WordPress. So let's say that you will want to spice things up a bit on your WordPress and you want to create a forum. It is very easy. All you have to do is install a plugin and setting it from there. So here I have a test website because you do need the creator plan in order to install some plugins, and I have this test WordPress website to show you how to add your forum. So once you logged in into your WordPress, you're going to go to this plugin sections right here, and then you're going to want to click on add new plugin. And here we're going to search for WP forum. There's actually a lot of other forum plugins that you can use, but I find WP forum as the one that works the best. As you can see, it has 4.7 ratings, which means that it is pretty good. And if you click on it, it says here that it is a #1 WordPress forum plugins, full-fledged forum solutions with modern responsive forum design, community builder WordPress forum plugin. And if you scroll all the way down, you'll be able to see all of the other details about this plugins, and you can totally pause this video and read the details if you want, or you can just read it when you're trying to install this specific plugins into your WordPress. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go ahead and install and activate this plugin into my WordPress, and now we wait until it's done. And now it's done. It's pretty fast. So we're going to go and manage our plugin. So go ahead and click manage plugin. Alright, so here we got into the plugin list, and we're going to want to try to find the WP forum, which is this one's right here. So go ahead and click on it and make sure that it is installed and also activated. So you can go ahead and click on boards, and then it's going to bring you into these sections right here. So we haven't had any forum yet, so you can go ahead and click on add new. And here right off the bat, you'll be seeing the notification that says that boards are not forum categories. So we are going to create a new separate discussion board in our website, and we have to note that it is a separate forum pages, and we can use it if we want to have more than one forum in website. So once you're done reading that and you know exactly what it meant, you can start and editing your forum. So here as the board title, I'm just going to name it as test forum, and then for the board label, let's say again I'm just going to name it as test. And then next you're going to want to add your board slug. So slug is the URL friendly versions of the board name. It is usually all lowercase and contains only letters, number, and hyphen. So let's say, for example, I'm going to name it as test forum 1. And then as the board description, you can add whatever it is you want as the description. So for example, you want this board to be about maybe mental health, or maybe you want it to be about financial, or maybe about any other topics that you want. You can describe it on this board descriptions right here. But for the sake of this tutorial, let's say I'm just going to type in test forum 101. And this description is going to show under the board label or under the forum name. So make sure to type in the right description so that people will know what your forum is all about. And then here you'll be able to setting on the language. I'm just going to choose English for my language, and you can also add the page ID, and then settings on the module, whether you want to turn on the topic tags, the forum notification, the action logging and views, WP for SEO, spam protections, etc. And then if you need some add-ons, you can also install some add-ons if you want. I'm just going to leave it as it is for now. And then once you're done, you can go ahead and click on save. And now we got our board created. Now you can start by settings on the forum display. So you can go ahead and click on this display forum, and take a look at all of the things that you will need in order to make your forum looks more interesting. So it says here that you can manage forum specific components which are displayed on the front end. All options are grouped by forum layouts. You can find all necessary options to manage forum layout specific features. Each forum layout has its own specific features. So you have the extended forum layout, and you can settings whether you want the recent topic to be expanded or collapse. And you also have the number of recent topic. So let's say you want to show 5, or maybe you just want to show 3. And then you have the extended layout recent topic length. And then you can set this option value to 0 if you want to show the whole title in recent topic area. So for example, you have a title that is very long. Most of the time it's going to be cut out and then shown, either it's a dot or maybe it's just going to be missing on the page because of the length of the topic character that we've chosen here. But if you'd like to show the whole title, you can just set this to 0. I'm just going to leave it as it is. And then you also have the options to simplify your forum layout and edit your Q&A forum layout, your threaded forum layout, etc. Once you're done with the layout, you can go ahead and click on Save Options. Alright, so we're done with the layout, and let's take a look at the display component. So here are some settings that you can alter or you can play around with. For the display component, we have the front-end admin's control panel, you have the show forum page title, you have the menu bar, etc. So again, setting this all according to your need, and once you're done, you can go ahead and save options. Now I'm going to take a look at the posting and editor settings. So here are the posting and editing settings for your forum. And this is one of the things that I will want to pay attention to, the edit and delete sections on the forum. So you can actually settings on the timer of the editing time or the deleting time of whatever it is that people are trying to post on your forum. So here you can allow people to edit their topic within, let's say, 5 minutes if you want, or if you don't want to have any time limit, which means that people will not be able to edit their topics, you can just set the value to 0. And if you would like to allow people to delete their own topics, you can also set up the minute timer for it, and you can allow your members to edit not just the topic but as well as the post, etc. So make sure to setting them according to your needs. And here you also can settings on the attachment maximum upload file size, and I think that this is important to set up the maximum file size so that your forum will not be too heavy, because sometimes a page will reload super slow if they have too much attachment, and I think 10 MB is a good size, so I'm just going to leave it as it is. And again, once you're done with everything, you can go ahead and click on Save Options. Now if you go to the member profile settings, you'll be able to set on what your member or your admin can do on your forum. So as you can see, you can choose who will be able to be displayed under the corresponding user group user's avatar in forum posts. You can tick on these options or untick it if you don't want them to be shown. Then you can also settings on the default profile cover image. You can change it into your own by clicking on the symbols right here and upload your own image if you want to. And then if you go to colors and styles, you'll be able to settings on the appearance of your forum page. So here are some of the styles that you can choose. You can settings on the color by clicking on select color here and then change it into whatever colors you want. For example, I would like to play around with the color pink. All I have to do is just slide the circle around on the color page, then choose it as my color, and then do the same thing to the other color box. Alright, so it looks some things like this, and then I'm going to once again save the options. And now I'm going to take a look at how the forum will look like on my website. As you can see, when I go to the website, I have this forums menu right here. When I click on it, I'll be able to see on the forum. So here I got the forum and I can start adding the topic, and since I am the admin, I have the admin control panel options right here, and you can totally setting this on the plugin settings so that you can choose who will be able to see this, whether it's just the admin or maybe if you would like the member to be able to setting it too, you can alter it or you can customize it on the settings option. And there you have it. That is how you can create forum on WordPress. I hope this tutorial is helpful for you. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.